What is up, everybody? The Soundhead back once again in a little bit more Wreckfest for you guys. I know you've been liking it a lot lately, and so have I. So here we are back again, and we're doing another mod gameplay here today. We're going to be playing with a map that some of you might recognize. This is the SpeedBowl from Flat Out 2, one of the greatest games ever made in my opinion. It's still one of my favorites to this day. And this map is all about destruction, as you hear it behind me, and we're gonna drive under somebody casually, no big deal. Somebody just went flying over the wall there. That happens from time to time. So yeah, and that's just the baking. The true carnage really happens in these intersections. It's like a figure 8 race on steroids, basically, is the best way that I can describe the SpeedBowl. It is just constant carnage. Every intersection has a possibility of ending your race. And it's good times, but it's also right there. That's a perfect example. It's just you can get T-boned and run into somebody at every intersection, every corner, it seems like. So we are gonna kind of have to play it safe, but we also want to win a race here, and that's more contact in the intersections. I think that guy just got taken out, and he actually did. So rip him. We got to keep moving though. We want to try and win this race because it's gonna be crazy. Got the car sideways, and that's a T-bone hit if I've ever seen one, and I'm getting driven underneath of right now. Yep. Get off of me, sir. Thank you. That was unnecessary. Oh my God, these cars are slippery, and that's another T-bone, and that's gonna do it for us on this attempt. That's gonna end our race. So pretty crazy right there for sure. I want to look at the replay here of some of the stuff that happened during this race, because this is pretty crazy. Unfortunately, the regular camera doesn't work during the replay, so I'm gonna kind of have to free cam it here. But yeah, look at the destruction that's just taking place. That's just the first corner. The first set of bankings is already destruction everywhere. Cars destroyed already. And there's the big, that's like the second big T-bone, and then we're gonna get hit again right here. Get driven under. I thought we were gonna get stuck together for a second there, but we actually got away from it and made on. Got some more, and this is the one that ended our race. Just T-bone straight into the wall. Nothing you could have done. You hate to see it. All right, starting again, attempt number 2. I'm gonna try to keep track of how many times it takes me to win this race and not get taken out and not die. So we're gonna keep going here. Inside line here, kind of in the middle, really, getting into the back of the car in front of us, and then we're gonna just go ahead and send him over on this side, and they got a couple of cars on their side right here in front of us. So that they actually made out of that pretty well, though, for all things considered, as we get into another guy right here in front of us. So we are gonna get that nice run on the inside line as a couple of guys are spun out, and that's gonna be free positions for us. It's free real estate. We're just gonna keep moving up and up as we're into the second. But now we start to get towards the dangerous intersections, and that's point example right there of guys getting T-boned. So we need to try and do our best to avoid that from happening to us, because it's gonna happen a lot. I can guarantee it at this point. God, the slip. Oh my, yep. I saw that just late enough to not be able to react, although I don't think there's much I could have done there anyway. We only lost a couple spots though. We might be all right from that. Didn't get too much damage. Coming out the corners again, and oh man, both of us got just hit. Both of us, first and second place, just got taken out right there. Actually, we're gonna recover from this, so it looks like, although so did second place, I think. Yeah, I hope he's just gonna blow by me like I'm not even trying. A couple cars get through the intersection there. We're clear. Hopefully we're clear here too. Yes, we are. And we'll kind of move our way into the lead here, it looks like. So we want to try and stay here without getting any more accidents, and as soon as I say it, there's a big one right there. All right, back in the second we go. Cool. Oh, don't hit me. Yep, man, he's gonna barely get the rear end of me, and that's gonna probably do it for us on this race. I don't think there's enough time left to get back to the front. Yep, and so the winner has been declared. It's Nickel F1. We still have a battle here for the fourth position, trying to get third, but we're not going to get there. We're going to come home fourth in this attempt. So cool, but not good enough. We're going to try it again till we win. All right, we're back underway here now, and we are going to cut to that inside line. This is attempt number 3. Get that little sideways, get the car to cut in here, and we're just getting hit by everybody as carnage unfolds. Man, look at the destruction back there. It's just everywhere. You can't avoid the crashes here. You just can't do it. It's nearly impossible to not get hit at all during one of these races. It's mandatory. Oh, yep. And that's just a complete perfect T-bone. Actually made it out of that fairly decently, though. Didn't hold us up too much. We did lose a couple positions, though. That's too bad. We're going to keep moving through, though. Don't get hit again, and we're clear. Let's get this through here. All right. Don't come into me, and he comes into me anyway. Cool. Cool. Not bad, though, into first. Oh, my. Yep. Yep, didn't even see him. Didn't see him until it was too late. We're still in first, though, after that huge hit. How is that possible? Guess we've got such a major lead. We've got about a 3.5-second lead, and then we get T-boned again. 2 intersections in a row. Who would have thunk it? You hate to see it. That guy's just getting destroyed, and there's a big hit right there next to us. Man, we're lucky we let that guy go first. Oh, he pushed me into it, and that's a barrel roll. This is a flip and a half right here, and that's going to do it for us once again. Attempt number 3 is another failure. Man, we almost had something there at the end. That sucks. All right, attempt number 4. Hopefully, I don't have to attempt this too many more times. I think the Talladega race took us like 5 or 6 attempts, so we're on 4. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes us a couple more attempts to try and get this going, though, as we're running in the back of this guy in front of us. We're gonna try and get to his inside as they're still running into each other in that intersection. We're gonna steal the lead out from underneath that guy. We're gonna run that middle light. If you keep it right in the middle, you tend to get a pretty good run through the corners and get T-boned. Yep. Yep, had to be expected, and we are having some trouble getting this thing turned around. Man, there's a huge gap between first and second right now, but we're gonna fall back into about 4th, it looks like. I don't know if anybody has recognized this paint scheme at all. It's the colors of the former colors of the Pistons. I don't know. I figured I'd put it on there. I had that in my head earlier today for some reason, so when I went to go design this car, I was like, why not use the old Pistons colors from their teal days? So that's what we're doing. If anybody was wondering where that comes from, is we are brutalizing the first place car, battling him. Look at look at the debris, the carnage, the tires. We're going to use him as a pick right here, the lapper, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves into the lead using a little bit of force. We're going to go back through the straight again. That was a close call back there behind us. Pretty clean, except for that one T-bone so far. See, I just heard a major accident from behind me. It looks like they're all stacking up back there in that intersection now. We're gonna keep on moving. We cannot stop. Just gotta keep moving. So I can hear, you can kind of judge it by sound, but you never know quite how close they are, especially if they're running in a shallow line. It's kind of hard to tell where the other cars are sometimes when it comes to the intersections. So yeah, again, figure 8 race on steroids. Kind of difficult to judge where everything is going to happen, and that's a close call, and that's a double close call. Perfect example of what I was just saying right there. And we're going to keep, man, this car's slidey. There was a hit right there on the inside. Was this a dead car in the path, and I just ran right into him for no good reason. Nice job paying attention, me. Let's keep moving, though. We can't stop. That's so close. That's so close as I've come to getting hit without getting hit. That was amazing. We've got 2 laps to go, though, so we've got a little bit ways to survive still. Looks like a lot of the cars are getting spread out now, so we might not have too difficult of a time getting this done here. Looks like a lot of the cars took themselves out or spread themselves apart enough to not get hit every single lap. Because it changes so often once you get a couple of cars getting hit every lap that it changes the cycle. So final lap now. 1 more lap to survive. Can we do it? I hope so, because I am nervous. And there's a car. That was a pretty close call right there too. We're hunting down a couple of cars right here. We got a 10-second lead on the car behind us, so they must have gotten hit a couple of times or something, because that's a ginormous lead. And that's a huge T-bone right there in front of us. That was a major hit. So RIP to those guys, because that did not look too fun to me. So we are moving through pretty easily. This is the final intersection we have to worry about right here. And it's nice and clean. That's going to be a win. And we get somebody after the race is over, but it won't matter. We get number 1. Not a bad showing for us. Took us 4 attempts, so decent, but solid again. So that's the SpeedBowl. It's crazy. You can download it right on Steam if you have Wreckfest. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will pretty much do it for this race. Here's the SpeedBowl again. And yeah, having fun with Wreckfest. We're going to keep doing some Wreckfest stuff here in the near future because it is just so much fun for me and for all of you guys. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you all in the next one.